In? How are we all doing? Sorry, I was a bit late. My bot didn't connect properly. What can I do? What can I say? Fail. Amateur. So today, we're going to be trying some Sekiro Shadows Die Twice first. And later on this evening, wife will let me, playing some LucasArts The Dig. A classic adventure game from the annals of history. I don't know what it was, 1993, 94, something like that. Exclamation mark game in the chat should tell me. Go 1995. I was close. Closed. Ooh, hello. Why did it? I did try and update the game. I think the text is too long. Let's fix that quickly before we get straight in. While it's quiet. Enjoy some music while we wait. Much text. Do beg your pardon. Features. I'll just get rid of some of the wording, make it less verbose. Try it one more time, it'll be a lot less verbose. Okay, what is he trying to do? Let's try one more time. Game. Trying to update. Turn that off. Just turn that command off because it's obviously not working. I'm an amateur and I didn't get a chance to test it properly. My fault. Right, let's get into the game, shall we? But enough thinking about. I'm going into this completely blind. I haven't even started Sekiro up. I know other people are playing. So other people have been enjoying it. Should appear. There we go. Let's switch over to the live view. Now we can all enjoy. Get on. Now we like a bit of story, so cutscenes and etc. I might be quiet for, so we can all actually enjoy this story. And I've never played one of these Soulsborne games. Soulsborne? The Dark Souls and Bloodborne. I've never played them, so. Well, any button except one of the buttons on the control pad that I've got. Don't let me scroll. Gotta do this manually. I'll grab it. Wow. And it is probably just saying that I'm going to give away my firstborn child. Gods of the Underworld or some such rubbish. I can't believe that you can't scroll. It's not a good start from software. I'm speed reading. Yay, we got to the bottom. Default spoken language is Japanese. Does it not support? Must support control pad, surely. Right. Sound and display. HUD on. Give all of this, but I want to set language. Voice a bit more oomph. Oh, yeah. Pressing A, nothing's happening. this is... Let's redo the control pad and what happens when you launch things for the very first time live on stream? Again. Shadows down, so let's press any. It doesn't support control pads. I can't believe that. That says it does. It really doesn't support this control pad. Okay. I'm going to have to switch. I'm going to have to put the Xbox controller in. 1 second. It's been a while since I've used this fella. So long, in fact, I've actually got to put the batteries in. That way. And that way. Oh, look, you know what it just did? It just turned the Xbox on. I'll be back in a little bit.
Song in the sound, a moment for me. I've tried every key. She needs you more than you know. To know she won't be let go was so much more than their goals. A keeper, the ground won't stay soft for long. I cannot sleep when she's gone. I think I just wrote a song to free her. You held your heart up when you buried it deep. You closed your eyes and then forgot where you sleep. I'll find a way to tunnel underneath. I will find you, find you, find you, find you. Now you're there with the smoke in your eyes. Yeah, you're scared, 'cause you fell to the side. You know I'd never lie. And with this promise I make, my words are not gonna break. I don't care how long it takes, I'll be there. And it was you all along, the one who gave me my song. All of this pain makes me strong, I'll be there. You held your heart up when you buried it deep. You closed your eyes and then forgot where you sleep. I'll find a way to tunnel underneath. I will find you, find you, find you, find you. You held your heart up when you buried it deep. You closed your eyes and then forgot where you sleep. I'll find
Right, so this game does not support any controller that I have. There's something else going on, so it looks like we won't be playing Sekiro this morning because there's no way I'm playing this with a keyboard and mouse. None at all. It simply will not. You can see it thinks there's a controller plugged in. This one here. Nothing's happening. So it's not. Just before I forget, we'll set that. Oh, and of course I can't even. Alright. I'm not even going to bother trying. We're gonna go play the Dig instead. That sucks. So From Software, you lose major points on that one. Full controller support, my arse. So switch over quickly to this. I'm gonna have to change. I'm playing. That really blows, so I'm gonna have to figure out why that is. So, on to the Dig. That's really bad. I was really looking forward to playing that. Never mind. Switch over to that. That game up. Borneo Deep Space Observatory.
Of course I miss you, darling. This is the loneliest place on Earth.
Right. I'll actually be playing a game
The
now.
exciting thing ever happens here is the day when it don't rain. Excuse me, darling, I got some work to do. What the heck is that?
1995 this game came out, full CD-ROM, 3D graphics by Industrial Light and Magic.
Get on in here, Pete. We got us a big old asteroid on a 3-week collision course with Earth.
I mean, obviously for the time, the 3D graphics were iffy.
The asteroid has been named Attila, after the war leader of the Huns, who devastated Europe just before the fall of the Roman Empire. Attila was first spotted in a tracking station in Borneo. According to NASA sources, the probability of impact with Earth is 99%.
Boom, boom, boom,
5,
boom.
4, ignition, 2, 1.
We're off. There we go. Up into space.
The shuttle is up and away. This is not a mission the shuttle was designed for, but as Mission Commander Boston Lowe said in the press conference last night,
if the shuttle is the last hope of the human race, then it'll have to do the job, won't it? Wait a minute, folks. Let me introduce the landing team. Ludger Brink is a noted geologist. He'll evaluate our data on placement of the nuclear devices.
We have to be accurate. The idea isn't to blow Attila to bits. If we did, some of the pieces would certainly hit Earth with devastating effect.
And now I hardly have to introduce Maggie Robbins to you. She's probably the
Hey,
most
Punisher.
well-known journalist in the world.
How you going? He did Lynn today.
Maggie, you're famous for having once said that you never put up with censorship in any form.
I wasn't going to play this
Now
one
you're
first,
under
but
NASA command.
Sekiro just hates my controllers. You're not too bad.
I can answer the question
That's
myself,
good.
Commander Lloyd. Danny, I trained for this mission, and I have work to do in laying the nuclear charges. When I come home, I'll be a reporter and tell you all about it. But during the mission, I'm part of the team, and I will obey Commander Lowe like any good soldier.
That
Look
may
at
be
those
the
3D
biggest news story
graphics.
of
Industrial
all.
Light and
Maggie
Magic work.
Robbins obeys
Bang on
orders.
it.
In going over your bios, I find that Professor
Well,
Brink is also a noted archaeologist.
It
While
fully
it's well
supports,
known that
Sekiro is
Maggie
supposed
is
to
a
fully
part of
support
the
controllers for
languages.
every single
Is this
controller I
just
plug into my
coincidence?
computer.
Not at all.
It just doesn't recognise that they're there. Windows does, but Sekiro doesn't. I don't know if it's
They're not neurospecialists. They are
conflicting with something else or what, but I can't set any options for them. So
My job is to keep everybody alive.
I started it live on stream, so I didn't want to just mess around with it.
Just have to be careful. The other two crew members will remain with the shuttle. Ken Borden is the most experienced shuttle pilot we have.
I'll play with it this afternoon and see if I can get it working.
Miles is our payload specialist. As you all know, she's a candidate for Congress, but we figured saving the planet is more important than campaigning.
It's cheaper, too.
Any parting message for the people of Earth?
Look at those 3D graphics.
We have exactly one chance. And we've got to do it right. Let all your prayers be with us.
I haven't played this game for 20 odd years. It's going to put me just straight into the game, yep. Okay, let's try and figure out what we're supposed to do.
Slow here. Come on out, kids. The water's fine.
Robin's here. Going independent.
I do like these LucasArts adventures. I'm just going to be playing more of them, I think.
I'll be careful, Commander.
Brink here, going independent.
Howdy, Brink. Welcome to the place where geology and astronomy meet.
A professor once told me, astronomers are geologists with clean hands and a squint.
You going to quote him on that in some magazine, Robbins?
I'm just part of the landing team right now, Commander Lowe.
Okay, so what sort of controls we've got? There's I down here. That's my examine. N ultimate. Tablet called ultimate. Oh, hello. And com. Oh.
Damn.
Is it just playing a silly little game? You appear to be playing a silly little game on his tablet. Okay.
How almost beat Maggie's high score.
It is a little game, right? Let's sorted, right? Speak to Brink is out here. You'll get Sekiro on Xbox at some point. I'm sure it'd be a great game. I got it on PC because I managed to get a deal on it, but as I said, I couldn't get the controllers working. I'll have to try that off stream and play it. Who can I call? What's this? Exit.
Borden? Come in, Borden. I'm here, boss. Blow out.
Really need to talk to, don't really need to talk to these people. Yeah. Right, that's that one. Arming key, flashlight. Right click does the same thing, brings the inventory up. And if I right click on a person, just inventory. Whoa. Left click on a person.
Robbins, this is Lowe. Do you read?
This is Robbins.
Okay. Can ask a question, say something. Bam, stop talking. About the other guy. Talk about the flying pig. What the hell is the flying pig?
See that big tool chest? We call it the pig.
I've logged 100 hours working with every tool in the pig, Commander Lowe.
Yeah. What do you think about speak about the other guy?
What do you think of our archaeologist Brink?
I'm very impressed with his experience. He headed the U.S. Geological Survey team that mapped the surface of Venus.
He'll be taking a close look at the asteroid to make certain the detonation points they've chosen are suitable.
Say something profound.
Up at the Earth yet, Robbins?
Oh, is that big blue thing the Earth?
And ask a question.
Anything juicy for your first article?
I'm not writing my article right now, Commander Lowe.
Blow out.
You know this is basically Armageddon.
Low to Brink. Come in, Brink. Brink here.
Right now, I'll ask you.
What do you think of our star reporter?
Very unorthodox, bringing a reporter on a space mission. But she is very capable, and she writes interesting stories.
Everything okay with the pig?
Everything's fine as far as I can see, Commander. Miles can tell you more than I can.
Right, say something profound.
On a new world, Brink?
Attila is a very old world, Commander. It is merely new to us.
Are you getting a good look at the asteroid, Brink?
I have hardly looked at anything else, Commander.
Are you streaming today, Punisher? And if so, what are you playing?
Blow out.
A right click on tool. He just said something about someone else would be better placed.
Load a payload, over.
Yeah, Boston, I'm on you.
You wish.
In your dreams.
In joke there between payload and the captain.
We're ready when you are, Cora.
Just give the word, Boston, and you got yourself a pig.
How's the congressional campaign going without you?
Well, my opponent is demanding equal time in space.
With or without a suit?
Just don't screw up the mission, Boston, and I'll be in Congress next January.
Flying pig.
Ready for the deployment of the free fall tool chest.
Is the crew clear of the area?
We are now.
Crew is clear. Proceed.
Look at those 3D graphics. State of the art. Leave it there. I'll take it from here.
Everything fine with the pig, Cora?
Looking sweet, Boston. You just be good to my baby.
Now what? Interact with here.
Load a landing team. Let's go check out conditions on the surface.
The weatherman called for clear skies, no wind, no rain, no air.
Well, do you... need to go back to the shuttle because I think you need the pig,
Load a
don't we?
landing team. We're heading back to the shuttle.
That bit, don't I? Right, what can I do with the pig then?
Load a landing team. I'm taking the pig down to the surface. Follow me.
There we go.
You be good to my baby, Boston, you hear me?
Nearly left it behind. That wouldn't have been a good start.
Try not to miss me too much. Blow out.
Okay, so... And then is that what... have here? OG Digger, Explosive Unit Alpha, Shovel. All of the stuffs. Where do we land? We've got quadrant 1, 2, 4. Side should we go for? Should we start? One. Back to the pig. And different, I think it would just open it up again.
Looks like the pig is in place to monitor the explosions.
I guess then we'll go for 2. Target surface.
It's where explosive alpha should be placed.
Oh, okay then.
You can't dig with shovels here in low gravity. There's no easy way to get leverage.
Okay.
Besides, we've got the exact tool designed for this job.
The 0G Digger thing.
Let's see if we can clear up old Attila's complexion. Nice and smooth now.
Explosive Unit Alpha.
Shuttle, this is low. We're placing the explosive in quadrant 2.
Acknowledged.
Could you give me a hand with this, Brink?
I'll be right there, Commander Lowe.
She's just gonna watch while they do all the work? Is that the deal?
Excellent work, Brink. Ken, the charge is set.
Instruments confirmed. Hey, I'm just so proud of you boys.
That's good. And what comes before pride? Or pride comes before. Okay, so let's go to quadrant 4. Hey Phil, good morning. How are you doing? But there's nothing to do. Yeah. I'm doing very well, Phil. How are you? Are you streaming today? And if so, what are you playing? Boulder. Into? Nice.
There's a big rock right where I need to plant the nuke.
With the rock, then.
Cora, Ken, I'm jamming the shovel in under the boulder, then using maximum down thrust to pry it up. Does that sound workable?
Well, I'm a little
Kinda
short
got
on
hooked
data
to it.
about the potential
Dreaming
types of
about
shovel
it too.
handles,
Nice, it is a great game.
thrust conditions. In other words, who knows? Might work.
Boss, be careful. If the handle breaks, maximum down thrust will smash you right into Attila. You know the saying, whether the stone hits the glass or the glass hits the stone, it ain't gonna hurt the stone.
Thanks for the encouragement, Ken. Brink, if this actually works, the boulder's going to come flying straight at you. Better fly clear.
Yeah.
Thanks for the warning.
Get out of the way, Brink. I was hoping to play Sekiro this morning, but it didn't like any of my controllers, so I couldn't get it working.
Now, aren't you glad I made sure
I'll
that
try
your
later.
chest had a shovel in it? My rule is, if you can pick it up, take it with you, because you never know when you might need it.
I have the same rule, Cora, but I thought it only applied to women in bars. If you can pick her up.
Yeah, Rage 2 doesn't pique my interest.
You don't want to find yourself
Rage 1 was alright.
pig in Maggie's article. I'm not here to spy on you.
But yeah, it was okay. Second one looks like it's just over the top.
They never talk freely on the open frequency.
Okay, so I've done the boulder. Now I've got to do the 0G digging.
The target's ready for the explosive charge.
No need to do digging. Explosive charge.
Shuttle, this is low. Now placing the explosive on the face
Crazy
of the
demos and
asteroid.
modding card. Yeah, I mean, I said it was nice. I had it when it first came out, and it was okay, but it wasn't my thing. Any other id ID software FPS. I have a theory that id software make great engines but make really bad games. But Sekiro looked good. Japanese RPG in the sort of Bloodborne, Dark Souls type hard as nails gameplay, and I really wanted to play it, but I couldn't get my controller working. Right,
It's explosive device beta.
Right. Get out of the way and then fire the explosives off. Oh no, I'm sure it's me. I'm sure it's my computer. I'm sure it's not the game. I've probably got too many different input devices, and it probably gets very confused. Well, I'll figure it out. I started the game live on stream and nothing worked. Okay, so do we need to get back into the shuttle?
Robbins, this is low. Do you read?
Robin's here. What is it?
I'll bet you make the pig the hero of the story, Robbins.
So far, it has the most attractive personality.
Hate when that happens, yeah.
I was making a joke.
I know, Commander. So was I.
Yeah, as long as it's working for you now, that's the best bit.
Low out.
Get to really enjoy it.
Brink. Come in, Brink.
Brink here. I read you.
The explosive charges haven't been bumped or anything, have they, Brink?
Alpha charge and beta charge are both doing fine, Commander.
So,
Low out.
then how do I set these charges off?
Borden? Come in, Borden.
I'm here, boss.
Give us the go-ahead on the explosives.
Talk to this guy. Right.
Arm the firecrackers and let's go.
Oh, arm them.
Low out.
Cockpit out.
I just sort of left them there.
Back to visit Attila one more time, landing team.
I almost hate to see this assignment end.
Just going backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards.
Because Attila's pristine beauty will be spoiled.
It was quadrant 2 was the first one.
It's explosive device Alpha.
Arm it.
It's
Closely.
explosive device Alpha.
The arming key. The obvious choice.
Look at the pretty red light, boys and girls. I'd say this charge is armed.
Head out back to space. Three. This game is just like Armageddon. Big asteroid coming to Earth. Gotta blow it off course using devices. And you know it's all gonna go horribly wrong. Arming key.
This asteroid has a pair of landing lights now, kids. Stick a fork in us, we're done.
Who writes your material, Commander?
I get it all out of the newspapers, Robbins.
And we can head back to the shuttle, and I guess we're good to go.
Let's head back to the shuttle and watch Attila do the old fire dance.
It's crossed that it doesn't all go wrong. Although we know it will, right? If it didn't go wrong, this would be a really short game. And I mean really short.
Borden, this is Low. Do you read?
I read you, Low. What is it?
Right.
Both nukes are in place and armed. We made pretty good time, I think.
Looks good, boss. Come on back inside for the fireworks.
Okay. Oh, I just
Confirm
did.
everybody inside.
All in, Cora.
All clear payload.
All clear, landing team.
All clear, shuttle.
Confirm doors closed.
Doors closed.
That Earth is very close to that asteroid, and it was on a collision course, so in the time it's taken me to go backwards and forwards a couple of times, that would have hit the Earth.
The explosives armed. Houston gives us the go-ahead. Say when, boss.
Do it. Now let's see, is it the big green triangle or the little red circle?
Shut up and push, Ken.
The little red circle. Push it.
Here we
Push.
We have detonation. coming our way.
What's the pig telling us, Cora?
Attila's still in one piece. There's a lot of seismic bounce, some fracturing. We're stable again. Radioactivity in Quadrant 1 is well within the safe range.
What does Houston say, Ken?
Only moving just a little bit.
Walk at your option.
Why would we get on?
Let's see what Attila looks like after plastic surgery.
Why do we need to go onto it if we've already moved it?
Attila is more dangerous now than before we tamed him.
Those were certainly profound first words to speak on Earth's new moon.
I'm not making speeches, Robbins. I'm concerned about keeping everybody alive.
Commander, I can collect rock samples later. Right now, I would like to get below the surface down into that tunnel.
We're gonna do it eventually. We might as well do it now.
Gonna meet some aliens, maybe.
You agree, Robbins?
I'm game for it.
So Phil, how you doing with the division? What level have you got to?
Remember, any rock may be loose, and any wall may collapse at any time.
Please be careful, everyone. Cora, send down the pig, please. We'll need the light.
Goes, although, what was it doing up there? Because I had left it on the surface of the asteroid. It's spooky.
You see anything unusual, Brink?
It's hard to determine how this tunnel was formed.
It wasn't created by the explosion?
No, it's very ancient. The explosions opened the door, but this tunnel... Old, but not as old as the asteroid.
What does that mean?
I don't know yet. It just feels unnatural. There are some odd projections near the bottom of this tunnel that don't seem to belong here.
I'm gonna just... Projection, all it.
I think you're right, Brink. The stone projection isn't natural.
Yes, but what is it doing here?
Brink, I wish I knew what these odd projections are.
I've taken pictures of them for analysis.
Over here.
Brink, I wish I knew what these odd projections are.
I've taken pictures of them for analysis.
Metallic plate, let's investigate that one.
Look at this, Brink. This can't be natural.
Definitely not. A metal plate. Definitely an artifact.
An artifact?
Artifact?
Who could have put something like this in a tunnel?
Yes, I think it's clear. Wherever
Yes.
Attila came from, there was someone there.
Could this be part of some kind of message? Like the one NASA put in Voyager?
If it's a message, I don't understand it.
Whatever it is, we've got to tell Houston immediately.
Negative, Robbins. I'm clamping down total security as of this moment.
You've got to be kidding.
You've been telling me all along you just want to be an ordinary member of the mission. I've had secret orders all along to look for any sign of alien presence on this rock. And now that we've found it, my instructions are clear. What I want to hear from both of you right now is, I understand, Commander Lowe.
I understand and agree, Commander Lowe. There is nothing to be gained from a premature announcement.
Robbins.
I understand, Commander Lowe.
Ken, Lowe here.
I read you, boss.
Tell Houston that I said Attila's a real Hun.
What? Is that some kind of joke?
Code.
You'll receive new communication protocols immediately afterward.
Oh, cool. This is like a secret code.
Just think, Cora. You're the only one in Congress who knows anything about this.
Houston says the message is received and they're transmitting new codes.
We're getting back to work down here, Ken. Blow out. I'm giving this baby a little push.
If that doesn't work, Commander, give it a big push.
The plate just dropped down inside something.
Ooh, it's the
The
doorway.
plate is gone?
Shaft. Quick look around. But we investigate the small shaft.
It's a small dark opening. It's a small dark opening.
Oh, hang on, I have a flashlight.
It's a small dark opening.
Who's flashlight with the small shaft?
It's a small dark opening.
Do I get in the
It's a small dark opening.
sections here? Can't use the flashlight with the opening. Use the flashlight with the small shaft.
It's a small dark opening.
Keeps telling me it's a small dark opening. I use the shovel.
It won't do anything. It won't accomplish anything.
On that.
I may be criticized for it later, but I'm gonna dig out one of these odd projections.
It's your decision, Commander.
Okay. Oh, I got another metallic plate.
I'm going to push another one.
I wish we could be sure we weren't destroying whatever message they meant us to receive.
It seems to me that if they didn't mean us to push these metal plates, we wouldn't be able to push them.
I'll dig out the other.
It's another metal plate.
I wish there were some sort of inscription.
Section over here, we'll do that one as well, and then we'll push both plates.
We're 3 for 3 here, folks.
I've heard of putting a message in a bottle, but never in a big rock.
Ow, that's a big one. Let's go and push this plate here.
Here's number 3.
It disappeared too.
And the big fourth one.
Here's the last one.
Well, we've done it. Whatever it is we did.
Okay, so now what? Can I go in here?
Well, here goes nothing.
We're with you, Commander. So, the asteroid is hollow.
Time to update Houston. Load a shuttle. Static. Must be all this rock.
I'll get through to the shuttle.
Should we go back outside and call them?
Nah, they can sit tight for a few more minutes while we poke around.
Around probably not a good idea. So that's the tunnel we came out of. Pedestal. Button. Bike.
These plates probably fit together, but how?
Fit the plates together, and then maybe it becomes some sort of button or doorway. Doorway. No button. Oh, he doesn't look happy.
What's happening?
I'm moving.
Oh, it wasn't an asteroid. Maybe it was a ship. Goodbye, Earth. Bye, friends, family. Ooh. Where are we off to? They're all like,
I feel like someone turned me inside out twice.
It's a little difficult to move now.
That's because we've got gravity. Planet-type gravity. We're not inside the asteroid anymore. And the pressure is equalized. There's an atmosphere.
Oh, has it? Well, that was
Can we
handy.
breathe in?
Our suits are checking that automatically. Here we are.
Yes, we can.
Yes, it's at least as breathable as the air in LA. Of course, there's always the danger of airborne infectious agents.
Take your helmets
I
off.
don't
Why
think
not?
so. Alien microbes should be no threat to us.
You think?
They have not evolved to make use of our cell structures.
The oxygen in our suits won't last long anyway.
Take the helmets off then, boys.
I
Let's,
say we
boys and
take them
girls.
off and save the remaining oxygen for the return trip.
If there is a return trip.
The air tastes good.
Surprise, surprise. Attila was a spaceship all along.
A starship, faster than light. We're not in our own solar system. No planet but Earth has an atmosphere like
Heroic
this.
pose.
After so many years of bad TV shows and crackpots with phony pictures, here is the real proof. There is alien life.
Load a cockpit, over. Load
No,
a
we're
payload, over.
far too far away
Yeah,
for that
I'd say
to
we're
work.
out of range. Way out of range.
Way out of range.
I don't see any aliens coming to greet us.
For all we know, it might have been 1,000,000 years since these people sent out Attila, and they long since died out.
I don't know about you, but I didn't pack a lunch.
Or a can of pop.
Well, we might as well look around and learn what we can about this place. We might be here a while.
What can we examine? Can examine the spacesuits. Done.
With my luck, this is probably the alien equivalent of poison ivy. I don't think I'll touch it.
Jetpacks.
I guess this isn't a natural geological formation, right, Brink?
Look how close the stones fit. Like ancient Peruvian masonry.
So it's primitive.
There was nothing primitive about ancient Peruvian masonry, Commander Lowe.
Word with the Robins.
You doing okay?
Oh, I'm fine. This is the greatest story of my life.
I'm sure it is.
The only trouble is,
What was that?
I have no way of telling it to anybody.
Thanks.
Right. Left, right. Let's go left.
Where are you going, Lowe?
Going for a walk.
I was gonna check for water. Or some way out of here.
I think we should remain together.
Fine.
Follow me then.
This is no longer a space expedition, Lowe. This is an archaeological dig. Therefore, I am the obvious leader.
Fine. Whenever we need to dig something up, you can use the shovel. In the meantime, our first business is to survive. Our second task is to get home. We need to work together, and I'm still the commander of this mission.
You don't know any more about surviving on an alien world than I do.
Ooh.
Boston is right, Ludger. He's the one with experience in survival, and we need someone in command. This is no time for a foolish power struggle.
All right, I agree. For now.
So, we've got unknowns, 3 unknowns. Take the unknown on the left, shall we? Three, looks like a crash, maybe? Civilization that's
Fantastic!
destroyed? Oh no, it's definitely a crash.
More proof of alien life.
Do you think there's anyone, or anything, alive?
It seems someone had to have been here.
Let's hope they're peaceful. Or gone.
Gone. It's over here, I guess. Wreck. Engines first.
These engines are enormous. But there is no evidence of any type of combustion. No scorching, no oxidation.
The design of this ship is not consistent with the vast geometric structures we've encountered so far.
So this ship is not from around here.
Not in my opinion.
Perhaps they were stranded here, much like us.
It's a possibility.
Now, how does he know they're engines? If you never come across, never seen an alien ship before, could be toilets.
Can you tell anything about what these people look like from the interior of their ship?
All this rust, corrosion. Perhaps animals have moved things around. Hard to know what we're looking at. Let me look. Try not to disturb anything.
Yes.
Well, I don't see any treasure, but there is something in here. When we get back, the engineers are gonna have a field day trying to figure out how this worked. Brink.
Anything else in here?
How are you doing, Brink?
You mean apart from being trapped on an alien planet with no idea of how to get back?
This is a pretty desolate place.
Whoever once lived here, I think they are long since gone. So much dust. Undisturbed except by our own feet.
Thanks.
Talking. She
Robin,
think.
you doing okay?
Oh, I'm fine. This is the greatest story of my life. The only trouble is, I have no way of telling it to anybody.
Said that once before.
Thanks.
Device?
Some kind of device. I have no clue what it might be for. We might need this wire later. I'm gonna see if I can pull it down.
First, shouldn't you turn the power off at the breaker box?
What?
That was a joke, Lo.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Just say, how does he know
Stand
there's
back in case something comes down on our heads.
How does he know there's a breaker box?
Look at it. It's beautiful.
Changing shapes, mathematical progressions of ever more complex polyhedrons.
Next time I suggest pulling a wire.
No, I'm glad you did. What could that have been?
A ghost.
Not a random electrical discharge.
Maybe it's a kind of computer display. Maybe to the aliens who piloted this ship it conveyed some meaningful information. But to me, it means absolutely nothing.
Pick up the wire, like you said
It
you
still
would.
might be useful.
Examine that thing. Odd.
It's a rod, engraved. 5 geometric shapes. Did
A
any of
clue
you
to
see?
something.
Was this here before that thing appeared?
Of course it was. Do you think an electrical field can carry a solid object?
Weird. Go outside then. Head to one of the other unknown. Not as much music in this one as there was in Indiana Jones. I'm hesitant to put pretzel on. We'll miss the actual music.
Not just plants, but creatures too. I'm not an archaeologist, but these look like bones to me.
But they are not lying where the animal died. They were placed here. Markers.
A grave?
Best guess.
And now a home for those rat-like things.
Can we interact with one of the rat-like things when he comes out? Oh. Can look at the grave, so I'll do that.
It looks like something is buried here.
I have a shovel. I don't really like disturbing graves, but it's a video game and I'll probably have to solve a puzzle.
What? Are you just going to dig right in?
Yeah, why not?
With a shovel? You
Sure.
will destroy the site.
I'm not doing archaeology right now, Brink. I'm looking for something to help get us home.
Your name will live forever.
Yeah.
As the bone-headed space hero who destroyed precious data at the first alien archaeological site.
That's better than having my name live forever. As a commander of an expedition that disappeared and was never heard from again. Now get out of the way if you aren't gonna help, Brink.
These two are going to come to blows later.
This
I
might
can
take a while.
feel it. Oh, he had a proper
What
go.
a fine accomplishment, Commander.
You've dug a hole.
Now we have a pile of meaningless dirt and bones.
Maybe not.
Oh.
You never know when an alien bone will prove useful.
She said bone. Bones, jawbone, husk. Normal bones
Whatever
first.
creature these bones used to be, I don't think we've got anything like it on Earth. What do you think? Was this the skull of a sentient being? Or a pet? Or a beast of burden?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's dead.
It's a strange-shaped jawbone. The teeth still look strong.
About this tusk thing then.
This is light, but it feels as strong as steel.
Like that is here. Go to the last clearing. No, the last unknown section. On here. Wreck. Grave. We don't know what.
Do you think we could climb this slope?
No use. It doesn't go up all the way to the top.
The engravings on this wall, are they writing or decoration?
You're asking us?
Apparently nothing. Doesn't appear to be anything I can actually do here. Little on the odd side.
Robert,
Ask these guys if they have any idea.
do you think it was trying to get one of us hurt?
I don't know, but apparition seems like a good word for it.
Maggie, does Brink look okay to you?
So far, he looks fine.
I love the way he can talk to
Okay,
her.
Commander. Thanks for your concern.
With him standing right
We all
there.
have to watch out for each other. Do you think we just set off an alarm?
Right now, I'd be glad to see some spaceport police come and arrest us.
I've never felt anything like that. It was as if I were inside a magnet. I'm still tingling.
Do you think it could have been alive?
Who knows what life really is? But it sure was an organic life. Thanks. Brink.
Brink.
What was that apparition?
Ah, so much to learn and not a single piece of instrumentation.
Brink, how does Maggie seem to be holding up?
She seems to be fine, Commander.
I'm okay.
We all have to
I'm
watch
right
out for
here.
each other. Do you think that was an attempt to communicate with us?
Was your pulling the wire an attempt to communicate with them? Did it ever occur to you that maybe if they wanted to communicate with us, they'd just come up and talk?
I don't know
Maybe
if I
not.
set that off by pulling the wire or if it was just coincidence.
Just keep pulling everything you see and we'll find out, Lo.
I'll do just that. Still doesn't look like there's anything I can do here. Back to the clearing. Oh yeah. Why do I walk so much? Back to the middle, to the dais. Dais. Oh, hello.
I think we can safely say this is not a natural weather phenomenon.
How about a mirage? Anyone voting for it being a mirage?
It knew we were here. It was trying to tell us something. Or show us something.
Don't be too quick to anthropomorphize.
How do we know what life looks like here?
It might be alive. Or it might be some kind of automatic guidance system. We triggered it in that ruined ship and now it's leading us.
You mean this is the last gasp of a holographic tour guide?
Maybe.
Or the Port Authority. Maybe it's telling us we're under arrest. Come quietly or self-aiming lasers will toast us to cinders in 15 seconds.
Stop it. Maybe you can think that's funny, but the last thing I need is some mischievous boy trying to give me the creeps.
If I wanted to give you the creeps, I'd tell you that it was the ghost of a long-dead alien.
How do you know it isn't a ghost?
What? You think this is where aliens end up when they die? If it is, then this place better be hell, because it sure isn't my idea of heaven.
Now you're starting to give me the creeps.
Right, now he went in here.
It's too small and dark to see if this hole leads anywhere.
How about we get the shovel out and start digging?
I'm gonna see if I can enlarge the hole. Maybe there's something under here.
Yeah, maybe something lives down in that hole.
The utterances of experts.
The ground is soft here. Loose. I think this used to be an opening, and over the years, wind has filled it up with sand and dirt.
Here, let me see.
Yeah, you have a go. You have a dig, Brink.
Yes, that's right.
That's it.
You're probably right.
That means the ground is treacherous. It could be hollow under there.
Commander, I think it's time for an archaeologist to do the digging. I'm used to dealing with drifted soil.
The shovel is yours, Brink. Just be careful. The ground's pretty unstable. My feet kept sinking.
Oh.
My whole training is to be careful.
Mentioned that before.
Not to charge in with guns blazing.
That is feet sinking.
Finally, a good use for my extensive training.
That shovel got longer. Maybe it's an extendable shovel.
No! It's completely... I can't...
No!
Brink! I couldn't get to him in time. I couldn't.
It happened too fast. Can we get down there? How long a drop is it?
Looks like the rubble has formed a ramp. Follow
Well,
me.
that's lucky.
Here he is. He's not moving.
Brink! Boston. He's dead.
I should've
Lost
been
one.
digging.
Then you'd be the dead one.
It was my responsibility to.
Brink and I are not children or trained monkeys. We're responsible
dead.
adults. It could have been any of us, and there's not a thing you could have done to prevent it.
But to lose Brink, and we've only been up here.
Look, you can't keep me safe, and I can't keep you safe. So there's no particular reason for us to stay together. Our odds of getting back to Earth are better if we work separately on figuring this place out.
If that's a
I
good
don't
idea.
like the idea of splitting up.
Why? Because we're safer together? Ask Brink about that.
Because maybe I won't know what I'm seeing without you to help me understand it.
If you find something interesting, the communicators still work. Till then, adios, ciao, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen.
Maggie, it's against every rule of military action for an officer to be separated from his command.
Boston, this isn't a military action.
No.
And you don't have a command. There's just you and me, and we both know exactly the same amount about this situation, which is to say, nada, nothing, zip. If we suddenly find ourselves facing an army, then you're in command again. Until then, adios, ciao, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen.
Nobody likes you when you smart off like that.
Yeah, all my psychological tests as a kid said that I didn't work well with others.
So this is what failure feels like.
Okay. Let's examine the body.
You could be irritating sometimes, but you sure didn't deserve to die. You could be irritating sometimes, but you sure didn't deserve to die.
Need to search on the body. Glowing plants.
Well, it probably wouldn't hurt to. The plants seem to draw energy from my body and disperse it among all the plants. They must share a common root system.
Okay. But I wanted to pick one up. Pick up a plant. Let's check what's over to the right. Door, there's an alcove. Before I go any further, there's something on the wall to the left. Sealed door and a panel. Ramp. Panel, another sealed door. Purple engraved rod.
Another one of these engraved sticks. What are they? Wands? Batons? Bludgeons? Maybe some kind of handheld computer game. With my luck, it's a hand grenade.
Panel.
Somebody spent a long time engraving these smooth grooves on the surface of this column. I wish I knew what for.
Circular room.
Shallow indentations. Shallow indentations. Shallow indentations. Shallow indentations.
Shallow indentations in. Guess we do one door at a time. Let's see what we can do with this one.
Doors, doors everywhere. I wonder which one is the pay toilet. Doors, doors everywhere.
I can't open it just by clicking on it.
Which one is the pay toilet?
And say the same thing
The
again.
door is shut tight.
Panel. Okay, so shape and colour. TB. Purple one and it. So that's a triangle. Reds. Hexagon. Where red diamond, blue square. Them. Where? Blue square.
The door is shut tight.
Maybe that isn't the key to the door, so.
It's a rod, engraved. 5 geometric shapes.
Maybe God is for a different door.
Somebody spent a long time engraving these smooth grooves on the surface of this column. I wish I knew what for. Shut tight and I don't know the magic word.
Eh? Dark tunnel and a ramp. Try all of these doors first. Base.
The door is shut tight.
Let me have another look at this. I have been doing it right. This one.
I don't think I want to kick this door in.
Back to the beginning. Not the code to any of these doors. I didn't actually say go down there, but okay. We have a column of... No, we're not going to stop to check that out. We're going to carry on through the tunnel. Oh, hello. Odd noise. Oh, what's this? Button. Button. Screw it, press the button.
There's an airtight seal between these two rooms.
Okay. I have to press that button.
This looks like a command center.
How on earth would you know that looks like a command center? It's a hole in the ground.
There's a crystalline tube stretching across the bottom of the sea.
No sea earlier, what's going on?
There's an undersea tunnel leading into the base of a nearby island. I can see a tunnel that connects to the island I just came from. From this vantage point, I can see a whole system of underwater tunnels. I see many undersea tunnels, all leading from the large central island to the smaller islands. I see many undersea tunnels, all leading from the large central island to the smaller islands.
Glowing panel. Let's have a look. Could be some control. Maybe? Yeah.
This crystal is lifeless. It's an energized crystal. It's an energized crystal. It's an energized crystal. It's an energized crystal. This hole is empty. This hole is empty.
I put...
That won't fit. That won't fit. That won't fit.
Oh, so I can't use the rods on the holes. If I just examine one of these crystals.
It's an energized crystal. This hole is empty. It's where all the crystals meet.
Alright. So looks like I can't actually do anything with it. Let's head back to the airlock. Button. Button again. Out. Button. Seal it back up. Okay. Can't do anything in there just yet. Back down the tunnel. Right, next step, the ramp. What's happening here then?
It's hot here. And it's glowing down there. 10 to 1, it's the power source for this place. All I need to do now is to find the light switch.
There's some down there.
Or the plug. Or the fuse box. Or whatever makes this thing work.
Why would you
An
want
instruction manual might help.
Why would you want to turn it off?
And I could use a sandwich. And a hot jukebox and a cold beer. Or just a starship headed for home. Get a grip, Boston.
Something down there. I saw something right at the bottom. Over the edge again.
I can see a lens way down at the bottom. The lens is missing.
Right, so that goes in there, but I have to actually get up there. Down there. Buttons everywhere.
Nothing happened.
Fill all these up with, and that's like a delete. That's like an enter. Then we have 5 colors. Each line only holds 4, 3, 3. That actually. No idea. None whatsoever. Edge again.
Hot and glowing. If it isn't the power source, maybe I'm on the edge of hell.
Right, then. Triangular button doesn't do anything. Oh, hold on. It didn't. Okay. Different color. Does it change what that thing does? It did change it slightly. Maybe I was just seeing things. But checks that one out. Okay. I fill up 3 of them. About 4 of them. Can't count. I'm the count and I can't count. Okay. It does change. Does change its behaviour slightly, but I don't know what way. Okay, so that made it go down, up a bit, and then left a bit. Not if I add... No. It appears to be the purple ones that made it go left. Up. Needs to be a solution to this. Somewhere like a clue. Otherwise I'm just flying blind here. Wait. Here I am trying to put it into the stream of power. Colours do, but maybe I need to try and somehow control it so that it picks up the lens. Goes to the right, blue goes up, purple left, green right. Oh. Only do one red, many yellows and many greens. A red, pick up, drop off. Just see what green does. Goes to the right. Right. B. Up, down, left, right. Left, 1, 2 down, pick up. I am guessing, I guess. Yes, I'm guessing. One more right. Left. Left from a right. I'm assuming the middle ones pick up or interact in some way. Cross goes down. Nice, it's got it. Now what? Oh. Correct again. I think it's now going to come out holding the lens. Not quite enough. Quite enough. Up. Or trial and error. Looks like I'm gonna get there. Might take another turn or two. Up. Way. Definitely not enough to the left. On. And he hasn't said a word. He hasn't said close but no cigar, nothing. I think I got it. Something's happening. At the edge. I've done it. It looks like I've then powered the doors, and because I've set all the key things on all the doors to be the same.
Operating normally.
Guess it's opened the one that it was the right code for. Yeah, now I'm gonna save it, I think. Open the door, see what happens.
So much for the cafeteria idea.
Boston, are you there?
Yes.
I just got the power turned on and a door opened up here. They use geometric shapes as a kind of combination for the locks.
Boston, you won't believe where I am. I'm in a place filled with alien technology, the most fantastic things I've ever seen. And the machines are working.
What are they doing?
I don't know yet. I mean, they're really alien. Like nothing I've seen before.
Don't go too fast, Maggie.
I'll be careful, Boston. But it's not like we have time to use correct scientific procedures to test these things.
Where are you? How can I get to you?
Hi. Yeah. Oh,
It's a sure
Miko
thing you can't
Elaine?
get here the way I did.
But can I just call you Elaine? Or Miko? Which would you prefer? Welcome.
Debris when the roof collapsed.
You could have been killed.
Yes, this game is awesome. It's been many, many years since I first played.
But if we'd been together, whoever went through the cracks
Wow.
second would definitely...
Thank you for the host, man. Much appreciated.
Keep that in mind when you're thinking about...
Captains, we are being hosted.
Thank you for that.
Handled it just fine.
Yeah, I guess you did.
We're both doing okay, Boston. We'll find a way to connect up with each other.
Have you played this before then? You say it's awesome. I guess you have. It's been many, many years.
Thanks, Boston.
And I don't think when it originally came out in '95 I actually finished it. Some of this is going to be a bit new to me. Mark. Back up to the Nexus. Long time ago. I think you watched your brother or your uncle play. Yeah, 95 it came out originally. Oh, you stream as well? Nice. What sort of games do you stream? I can find out quite easily. Do that. Overwatch. That your sort of game? I wasn't paying attention, I was watching chat. What happened? Oh, it calls a tram, okay.
Nothing happened.
Oh, it made a beeping noise and then nothing happened. Oh, you stream mostly point and click? No, it's not your fault. It's what happens when you watch chat, I guess. Okay, so that calls a tram, but nothing happens. Pebble I can pick up. What's your favourite point and click adventure then? Is it one of the classic LucasArts or one of the newer ones? Ah, so the tram is here. I could get on the tram. Why? Ah, why not? Nothing ventured, nothing gained, eh? Do I remember any of the game? No. I remember the style of the game and the 3D bits, but I don't really remember much of the story or the puzzles. Hello. Leisure Suit Larry, Monkey Island, Dreamfall, The Longest Journey relate to me when you played it. Strong impact. Can I ask you a question? Do you see on the stream in the top right hand corner, do you see a big white block? That shouldn't be there. Big white square. Yeah, so that's the alert box. So I'll just take a quick fix that. Not visible. There we go. I'm going to have to replay the post just to make sure the alert still works. There we go.
Captain, we are being hosted.
Well, it's supposed to play that and then disappear, but obviously it hadn't got an option ticked. Okay, so we've got on the tram, we're now at this place here. Weakened door. Steps and hands. Ruined door outside, weakened door. Let's have a look at the weakened one. Oh, you're in Melbourne. Nice. It's dead of summer there, I guess. Early morning? No worries. Nothing's expected. So was it early morning? Oh, you're in a competitive game. 10:41 PM. Oh, so late at night there. How can you be in a competitive game and be typing at the same time? But enjoy. Have fun.
I need some help to pry this door open.
Help. Okay, have you got anything? This was really strong, is this? Oh, thanks for the follow, Nico. Very much appreciated.
Being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Yes, dispatch the drones.
I need some help to pry this door open.
Okay, so you need another person then. Try the ruined door over here.
Nothing could open this door.
Outside. I should probably have been mapping some of this stuff so I actually know how to get back to everything. Up. Well, that's a great description. I'll go up. But well, hold on, no. Over here and examine water. The purple water.
Plenty of water here. If it's drinkable, then we won't die right away. We'll have plenty of time to starve to death.
Plenty of time to starve. Ooh, what the? No. Oh. Oh, no. What do you think about that then, Captain?
If Maggie were here, I'd tell her not to take a chance on swimming in the same water with a large eel that may or may not think of her as dinner.
That'd be exactly the
So maybe
same.
I'll take my own advice and stay on dry land.
Probably a good idea. Nothing else to do here. Head back to the path. Sounded like a baby crying. Go down. Change device and a panel. Device first. Let's not just go blindly in pressing all the buttons because
Another ghost. The last one pointed the way down into the Nexus. Of course, that's how Brink died.
Shouldn't really go blindly clicking everything.
Looks like a panel.
Like a door, but can I get in it? And
a bunch of displays set into the walls. Inscriptions here and there. I'd say it looks like some kind of museum.
that up.
Strange glowing crystals.
Tablet.
Symbols written on a plate. Looks like an alphabet.
Are we going to learn an alien language? Back up and mess with this panel. I'm going to be pressing random buttons.
I can't open
it. Or not. Done. Lens. I'll take that.
I can't open
it. Interacting with the lens moves it.
I can't open it.
Four positions. Four positions. Okay. Actually look at the lens rather than just randomly pushing it.
It might reflect or transmit light. Some kind of lens.
Guess I need to generate light. That to work. Oh. Got the panel from there. That's the door back to the street. Like doors, not space. Let's go up and have a look then, I guess. Am I supposed to know what this is showing me? Tree of a tree?
Could this be some sort of burial chamber?
Have a habit of stumbling across graves, don't you? Should probably look at this. This is a map. Definitely a map. This be the power source. This tram there. So tram stop. Sure, it'll all make sense eventually. Else, this one then. Bird, skeleton thing, open egg, picture of a splat. Bird, skeleton thing into something else. Another rod. Rods.
Another one of these engravings on a stick.
Configuration of that one. Aye. Bird carrying thing to mountain. Putting thing in middle of mountain. Mountain becomes cave.
That canister sure packs a punch.
Look at the final display on the other side then. Display. I still don't understand what any of these are actually showing me. Okay, that's a shape in the ground. Comes a whole alien bird creatures say hi. Cat birds turn into bar graph. Okay. Really didn't get anything from that. Out at all. What? Oh, can I playing crystals on this lens?
It won't accomplish anything.
No? Alright, put them away then.
I can't open it.
Ah. Yes,
It won't do anything. It won't accomplish anything.
That. Pressing the switch lights that up. What else I can do with it? Unless...
If at first you don't succeed.
Yes, the lens needs to be integration.
Just needs a little adjustment. Okay, so maybe it needs a little more adjustment.
We'll just keep going, Robert.
If at first you don't succeed...
I know it has 4 positions. Am I just going between the same 2 positions? Horizontal.
It still doesn't work.
At 45.
If at first
20.
you don't succeed... If at first you don't succeed...
Only 3 positions, not 4. Sound changed. Definitely something. Oh, it looks like the Millennium Falcon just down here. Actually, this is the Millennium Falcon. Star Destroyer. This looks like the USS Enterprise. Good.
I can't open it.
Maybe the sound. Where?
It still doesn't work. I can't open it.
Might have to come back here. I need perhaps some clues. That particular puzzle. Go in the water. We'll go back to the tram. It's this door that I can't open. Dusk.
I need some help to pry this door open.
Need someone else to help me. Okay. Back in the tram. I must be so uncomfortable in that tram as it's rolling along. Unless it's like the Jurassic World things where the seat stays centered. Okay. Is there a tram on the other side? Oh. The Nexus. Obviously, we've got one open door, which is that one. This is new.
When this rock fell from the ceiling, it must have cracked open an energy conduit under the floor. When this rock fell from the ceiling, it must have cracked open an energy conduit under the floor.
Can't do anything with it.
When this rock fell from the ceiling, it must have cracked open an energy conduit under the floor.
Say the same things over and over again, why not? Question is, which door is the
4
red?
dark crystals in a row. This thing looks pretty corroded.
Or do we try? Let's try this one.
A row of dark crystals. Some kind of control.
Then to change the colour. Oh, doors.
A row of dark crystals. Some kind of control.
Nothing indicating which door to use this thing on. Depth first of all. We've got asteroid shaped pyramid. I can't, my mind's gone blank. I can't even think of the name for a six-sided shape. And then the cube. So one, then that one. It, but in red. Ooh. What? Oh no, wrong way around. These two are the wrong way around. Red pyramid. Yeah, correct door. Good guess, Count. Good guess. Pull another tram. Here comes the tram.
The other trams came as soon as I called them. Maybe there are some controls somewhere.
Tram call. Train. Nothing else in this room. Okay. Tram call, see if it gives me any clues.
Tram call button. Nothing happened.
Okay. Nothing else in this room though. Interact with other up to the Nexus. Okay, so we'll head back up there. Noticed this before.
There's a huge amount of energy flowing along this column.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if let's just try the same setup as the last door, just in case. Red, and then red pyramid. And then that. Obviously not, otherwise that. Very first one I got.
It's a rod, engraved, 5 geometric shapes.
Then you have 4. Oh, can I use my wire on the sparks?
Always attach the jumper cables to the dead battery first.
What now?
I can't use these two things together.
Okay. Been through that one, that's the museum. I'm gonna try going back. Just do. Oh, touch the glowing plant. Oh, I thought I clicked on something I could interact. Right, can I talk to what's her face? Yeah.
Robbins, this is Lowe.
Robin's here. I read you.
Oh.
Can you see this on your communicator screen?
Some kind of inscription?
I found this in the museum. Can you read it?
It's not the same set of symbols I'm finding in the database here. I don't think it's designed for strangers to be able to read it.
Do you think it's possible to raise the dead?
Spiritually, yes. I've witnessed many ceremonies. Physically rejuvenate, I'm not sure. Why?
Oh, probably nothing. There's no doubt about it, Maggie. These ghosts are trying to guide us.
Well, I wish one of them would come here and help me translate these inscriptions.
You've got inscriptions, I've got a
I wish
tablet.
you could read this inscription. I keep thinking that it really matters.
Give me a chance to get a handle on their language first. I'll give your inscriptions a try when I can.
Okay then.
Have you deciphered any of the wall engravings yet?
Yeah, it's the user manual to an old mainframe computer.
Ah, that's very, very funny.
As irritating as he was sometimes, I really miss having Brink around.
There's nothing you could have done. Let it go.
I'm sorry Brink is dead, but I don't think it's right for you to blame me for it.
I don't blame you.
Well, that's helpful. That's
It's
good.
not safe for us to be separated.
It's not safe for us to be together either. In fact, Boston, it's just plain not safe.
Thanks.
Okay, back to this airlock. Do in here. Press that button to open the door. Step to the airlock. Oh. This glowing panel had holes in it. Dead crystal. Crystals
That
with the
won't
holes.
fit. I can't use these two things together.
No then.
That won't fit.
Don't have what it takes yet. Look out the windows.
I see many undersea tunnels, all leading from the large central island to the smaller islands.
Actually interact with them other than to look out, which I've done on all the windows. So there's nothing else I can do until I get something to place or fix this. Close the door behind me. I don't like to leave doors open. I wasn't born in a barn. The power source at the bottom. What was We're all up and running, so I don't think so.
Operating normally.
Don't really need to mess with the control panel. It was all operating normally. He said so. He's the captain, commander. This. Let's try this one. Case is the same as the last door. I don't think it does. I think I actually need to go and solve other puzzle, find the door, the rod. Up to the canyon, I guess. I think. Ah, this is new.
Incredible. It must have happened when I turned on the power.
On it.
It's radiating energy.
Huh?
It's radiating energy. It's radiating energy.
Know if anything I've done has changed wreck in any way. Certainly hasn't done anything with the engines, they're still off. Expect them to be on. Huh? Back to the clearing. Brave, see if anything changed there. Yeah. Re-examine the bones, but I don't think changed.
Whatever creature these bones used to be, I don't think we've got anything like it on Earth.
Oh, that's this ramp up that I can't... There's nothing here and I can't walk up it. Obviously just something down in the Nexus, something I've missed. But if I touch these glowing plants now that the power's on, what happens? What? Something in this alcove, I think.
Shallow indentations.
Into the...
Shallow indentations.
I think...
Shallow indentations.
Goes in there.
It's pointing behind me.
Ah. Compass. Is it pointing in here, or was it pointing literally behind you?
It's pointing behind me.
Yeah? Oh,
Looks
what was
like
that?
one of the control plates we found on Attila.
Then?
It's pointing behind me.
Guiding me to plates of some. Guiding me to something.
It's pointing behind me. It's pointing behind me. It's pointing behind me.
Seems to always be pointing behind you, mate.
It's pointing behind me. It's pointing behind me.
Make any sense?
One of the metal plates.
Metal plates. That's what I need to do.
Behind me.
I need to find other plates. One of them fell down here. Other one. I move him. Bury him with the shovel.
It won't accomplish anything.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Hold on, it's pointing behind you. No matter where I am in the circle, maybe up here, it'll be a different result.
It's pointing behind me. It's indicating approximately that direction.
Interesting. Okay, we're getting somewhere.
It seems to be pointing at this mound.
Hey, dig.
With that device pointing at this mound, I suspect there might be something buried here.
You think?
It looks like a bracelet.
Found nothing.
It looks like a bracelet.
Found nothing so far. I think I might need a bracelet for.
It's pointing at me.
Bracelet.
Nothing but dirt.
Question is, what do I need that bracelet for? Could it be help call the tram? That's the one I've done. Now that I have the bracelet on me, does the button down here do anything else? That one there.
Nothing happened. It won't do anything.
The bracelet before. Be anything to do with the panel? Got a lens and a panel. Remember how to get there. I think it was through or tram. We go. We. Amazing to think how far computer graphics have come since '95 when this game was released. That still point to me.
It's pointing at me.
I can go outside. Up. Yeah. Strange displays, which I don't understand. I use the brake.
I can't use these two things together. It won't do anything. I can't use these two things together. It won't accomplish anything.
Right then.
It won't do anything. It won't accomplish anything. It points directly at the bracelet.
Maybe talk to my friend about this bracelet.
Robbins, this is Lowe. Do you read?
Ah, no.
This is Robbins.
Wait.
Maggie, I found a plate like the ones in the asteroid that triggered our journey here.
For all we know, any plates we find might send us on a voyage to the opposite edge of the galaxy.
Tell you what, I'll keep looking for more of them and you decipher that language so we can read the directions.
But where? Where to
Great.
look for plates?
You get to look for metal things lying around on the ground while I have to decode a completely alien language without any information about how they think or what they might be writing about. Yeah, that's a fair division of labor.
Oh, you know. Oh,
There's no doubt about it, Maggie. These
I'm
ghosts are
doing all the
trying to
work.
guide us.
Well, I wish one of them would come here and help me translate these inscriptions.
Still looking for more of these plates, Maggie.
While you're at it, see if you can find a big, juicy steak. Or, I'm not fussy, a nice salad, or even a couple of grapes.
I wish you
There are
could read
these
this inscription.
inscriptions.
I keep thinking that it really matters.
Give me a chance to get a handle on their language first. I'll give your inscriptions a try when I can.
Do you think it's possible to raise the dead?
Spiritually, yes. I've witnessed many ceremonies. Physically rejuvenate? I'm not sure.
Same thing as before, nothing, no new information.
Thanks.
Because I can't
Load
talk
the
to.
shuttle. Come in, Cora. Way out of range.
Way out of range. Okay. Figure out what to do. I don't think there's anything I can do down by the water. Examine the sea creature though. Couldn't before because he got eaten.
The creature is beautiful. It has the appearance of a six-legged turtle. It makes me wonder if they have a common ancestor back on Earth. Unless it's just a coincidence of parallel evolution.
Interact with it in some way. Use some stuff on him. I don't think I can actually do anything with him then.
A six-legged turtle-like creature.
Oh, off he goes. Guess not then. Use it on myself. It with the water.
It won't do anything. Whatever creature these bones used to be, I don't think we've got anything like it on Earth.
I can use the brace door.
I can't use
No,
those two things
I
together.
didn't think so.
It looks like a bracelet.
Bet it isn't a bracelet though. I can't open the door on my own.
I need some help to pry this door open.
Try the shovel.
I need some help to pry this door open.
Okay, so the shovel's giving me the same response as the tusk. Anyone can open this door.
Nothing could open this door.
Okay, back to the tram then. Not sure what to do next. I'm obviously missing something. I've been to every location that I think I can get to. I'm obviously missing something basic. Something I can pick up or interact with. Figure out what that thing might be, and then we can run. Tram call. Already got the tram though.
Nothing happened.
Yeah. See that looks like I should be able to pick it up. Looks like it's not just part of the scenery.
It's pointing at me.
Tractable in any way. the Nexus. Save. It's actually a good place to save because I bet I need to interact with this. Try that first. Try the bracelet with the sparks.
It won't accomplish anything.
Poo-poo?
I can't use these two things together.
Okay, that's probably a good place. I'll save the game. I'm going to save the game. I do actually need to stop now. It is lunchtime for me, and I will be back later on this afternoon or this evening, possibly with more dig. It depends if I can get Sekiro running correctly. I was having a problem with controls. If I can get that running, we might play some of that. Otherwise, more dig. Thank you. I'm going to screw the name up, so I really apologise. We'll say Elaine. Thank you for the host and the follow. It is very much appreciated. And I will see everyone again real soon. So, bye-bye now.